everybody. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Deborah Dixon Anderson here from Gold Wellness Circle and Light of Gold PR. Happy Wellness Wednesday. It's also spring. Super excited about that. And our topic today is going to be spending a little bit more time in nature, being present with family and friends, and decreasing screen time. Decreasing screen time. What does that mean? Spending less time on our devices, right? Just really important for our mental health. So many of us are connected. Look, onto our devices. I am guilty myself of spending too much screen time when I'm not on my phone or phones. I do feel like I'm taking like a tiny mini vacation, right? Little vacay from devices is what we all could use. So I'm Deborah Dixon Anderson from Gold Wellness Circle and Light of Gold PR. Sorry, a little late today because we have our Gold Women's Business Connect conference coming up on Friday. It's finally here in 2 more days. We're super, super busy. Team Gold and I, great team. They've been working really hard. I've been working really hard to bring everybody a wonderful event. So if you haven't registered yet, there's still space available, still tickets available. Just go to lightofgoldpr.com and go to our upcoming events tab. You could use the promo code FLASH and you could get $10 off only up until tomorrow. And we hope to see you there. So go ahead and register. It's going to be super fun. We have some great speakers, networking, vendors, a photo booth, catered breakfast is going to be phenomenal. So hope to see you there. So let's get to it. Let's get to our topic. So it can be really hard these days to decrease our screen time, right? Because of online work. I don't know about you, but my team is on a hybrid. We're in person once or twice a week, and then we are virtual the rest of the week. And we do so many things on Zoom. We use our phones for so many different types of things, phone calls, emails. But it's really important to dedicate time each day to spend outside of using our devices, just from a mental health standpoint. Especially as it gets nicer outside with the temperature going up. I don't know what part of the country you're in, but up here in the Southeast, we're going into our 50s and 60s as far as temperature, and the weather's getting warmer. Looking forward to the 70s and the 80s. That's kind of my cap. Once it gets to the 90s, it's a little bit too hot for me, but everybody's different, but that's just me. Spending time in nature has been known to help with mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. So many of us are dealing with that probably more now because of the COVID pandemic and what we've gone through in our country. So finding ways to deal with anxiety and depression and mental health is really important. And one of those ways is to decrease our screen time and our time in front of our devices. So we really can get increased feelings of calmness and increased feelings of like we get those endorphins pumping and dopamine and all that kind of stuff. And it's really, really great for us to increase those endorphin levels. And studies show that a minimum of 2 hours a week spent in nature, being around trees and grass and flowers. This part of the country in New Jersey, we have the cherry blossom festivals coming in April. The cherry blossoms are already out and about. My friends, the Feisties, and I were walking last Friday, and we already got a chance to see some beautiful cherry blossoms. And so they're going to be in full bloom within the next week or two, and very excited about that. So just here's some tips, just to keep in mind, just to kind of manage your time a little bit better, to get some more time outside in nature really makes a difference. And it helps with your overall well-being. And it's just really important. So constantly being in front of a screen can make you feel very lonely and insulated. So it's not always good and healthy for us to constantly be in front of a screen. Having actual in person business interactions or personal interactions, spending time in nature can really help prevent those feelings and of depression and anxiety, and can boost our mental well-being. So let's talk about some tips. So outside activities, right? Going on a daily walk or run is really can be really great. I don't go daily, but I do go a couple times a week. Every Friday, loyally, my friends the Feisties and I have been walking since the pandemic started. So that's about 3 years, and we usually do a walk every Friday. Rain, sleet, snow. Unless the weather's really horrible, we won't walk. But for the most part, we walk loyally every Friday. And it makes such a big difference, just in us having a connection with each other and being able to talk, but being outside, being in nature. So if you could get a daily walk in or run, or a couple times a week, that's really good. Just spending some time out in nature. If you can do yoga or meditation, out in nature, that's really great. There's classes as we go into the summer months where yoga is now outside. So kind of keeping that in mind, even meditation is just really good if you can get that in. That's great. So sitting outside to read or to journal is great. I love to do that personally, so I always try to get that in. And if possible, you could still look at starting a garden. So listen, if you can't start a garden of your own, if you live in an urban area, a city, it's easier nowadays to even create like little small gardens where you could like almost put on your landscape. But also joining community gardens in your particular area is really wonderful. It's a great way to connect to a community of nature lovers and have a goal of like clearing an area, or putting together some flower beds, or planting something specific, whether it's herbs or certain types of flowers. Community gardens, which pretty much most areas today have community gardens, can be phenomenal as far as trying to uh, be around nature and being around other people. So if you join a community garden for your area, you kind of hit both things at the same time. You're out in nature, you're adding to the community and beautifying the community, but you're also connecting with other people and connecting to a community. And that ends up being a really, really great thing as well. So those are just some tips for getting out in nature. I would have, in the future, I'm going to try to see if I could do some of these calls, see if I can get a good Wi-Fi connection and actually be outside in nature when I'm doing this live. And that would be really phenomenal. So hopefully those tips helped. And definitely you could watch this video if you missed it and you don't see it on Facebook or LinkedIn, or wherever you're looking at this from, Instagram. You can also go to Gold Wellness Circle, GOLD wellnesscircle.com, and go to our Wellness Wednesday link. And all of these videos get repurposed. All of these lives get repurposed into video. And you can go ahead and watch it, whenever you want. If you want to be a guest on our Wellness Wednesday, we now have a link up at Wellness Wednesday and Marketing Monday, which is on our Light of Gold PR page. And you can go ahead and click that link, fill it out. It'll come right to us, and we'll go ahead and get you on the schedule. We now come on twice a month or every other week now. So we won't be on next week. We'll be on the following week, which will be in April. And, we have a schedule now. We'd love to bring you on as a guest, and we could chop it up and talk a little bit about wellness and, even your own wellness or health journey. We could talk about that. So we love to bring on some guests. So go ahead, please fill out the form on our goldwellnesscircle.com website. Click the Wellness Wednesday link, and you'll see the link right there for filling it out to become a guest on Wellness Wednesday. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you soon. I hope to see some of you at our upcoming women's conference on Friday at Mercy College in New York City. It's going to be great, great time. And lastly, I just wanted to thank everybody for all your wonderful well wishes for me being awarded the Bloomfield Woman to Watch Award. That was I went to Bloomfield City Council on Monday, and they had a very small ceremony as part of their meeting, and it was really nice. And all the comments I've gotten from everybody online has been really, really great, and I really appreciate you. It's definitely an honor and a blessing to receive that recognition and that award from the Bloomfield community. We invest a lot into this community with our wellness events. So it's really nice that we were recognized. So I want to thank everybody for all of your congratulations and well wishes. I appreciate all of you. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. Like I said, go ahead and click the link. You want to be a guest, come on and join us. But I'll see you in 2 weeks. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.